As I've said, the first four menus in the menu bar are standard. Apple, the application menu, File, and Edit. Then we get specific menus for an application. So if, for example, the address book, this next menu is View. In TextEdit, it's Format. In iCal, it's Calendar. So you start getting into application-specific menus until you come to the last two. Now, the window menu, which I talked about when I was talking about Windows, lets you minimize and zoom windows and control whether they're all shown at the front or specific windows that you want to be able to move forward or not. This is different. Bringing all to front is different from hiding and showing an application. If you have the interleaved windows, then bringing all of them to front will bring them to the front so that other applications' windows are not interleaved with them. But the Help menu is something that should be at the right-hand side of the menu bar for an application, and it will have one or more specific help commands that you can get to. For example, in iCal, you have keyboard shortcuts here that let you show what you can use from the keyboard to cause actions that you can normally do from the menu bar or may not be able to use menu bar. So what you have in the menu itself, each command may have a keyboard equivalent. This, for example, is S, the Apple key, which has this symbol on it on the keyboard, and the Alt or Option key. Sometimes also in keyboard equivalents you will see the Shift key. So in iCal's Help you have keyboard shortcuts as well as basic iCal Help. In TextEdit and in many applications you only have one set of commands, and what we have here is the ability to wander through the Help syntax. There may be links that you can click on. You can go back to Home for the application, and just like in a browser you can go backwards and forwards. You can also type in something to search for, and you will get a listing of possible topics that you might want to look at with a ranking that indicates whether they are closer or not to the phrase that you typed in. So if I type in font capitalization, then you'll see I got one that's pretty close. The font type, style, color, and size may involve capitalization, and it may not. So it's just a matter of checking, but you can search your help topics for that application and find what you're looking for. You also can use this search, and what I'm going to do is to search for font, and you can see I've gotten various menu items and help topics. What this does is it's, as you can see, as I move through here, it's showing me the actual commands I could use. So instead of typing in something and searching help, what Apple has given us now is the ability to type in something and get the answer to the implied question. So if I come into iCal and come up to help, I can come into iCal Help and see the help topics, but I could also come up here and search for alarm. Here I'm getting help topics. Here I have more help topics. Maybe I want mail messages. Here I'm getting the topics themselves because it's not supporting the menu commands to the extent that TextEdit does. But I can come in here, for example, and say fax and find how to add context and change the card template and so forth. In other words, find the topics that may be useful, and I can switch from searching for something to coming into the help topics in the regular help window. So that's what I get in help. I get one or more, and if I take this out, clear the search box, I get one or more help topics, and I can search for information. If I come into the Finder and search for network, you can see this is the type of support I was using in TextEdit, because here I have help topics and I also have a menu command that lets me go to a network. So what I found is that this new help feature where you often go directly to a menu item is very, very powerful and saves you actually reading help text, because you really don't care about reading help text. You want to get something done. You want to come here and click on something. On network, that's where it is. So that's an overview of the built-in help system. Now, developers have the ability to use all of these tools, all of the what are called application programming interfaces, APIs. So many applications will use exactly this help system. Some of them do not, particularly those that are cross-platform, where they need to implement help in a variety of operating systems, so they may implement help in their own way. But where you have this integrated help, it's very, very powerful and useful.